Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Your home equity. It could be an untapped opportunity instead of an untouchable asset. Introducing HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor, not a lender. They give you cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Use it to pay off debt, make renovations, fund a business, or just live a better life. There's no interest or monthly payments to worry about. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com.
Hey, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Our question, what could have or what did bite you? And here come those emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
Couple from our question today, guys. An inmate bit another guy, and it was the worst human bite I've ever seen. A few months later, I saw the victim and asked him how bad the scar was. It was bad. You could see the lines from the teeth. Worst and weirdest scar that I have ever seen. That from Damon. I've been told as I was dog sitting for my friend's English Springer Spaniel, who I'd helped raise since he was a puppy. Watching TV, I reach over to pet him without looking, and he sank his teeth into my hand. Turns out that breed is known for rage syndrome. Check it out. Out of work for 3 months with a nasty infection that I had to inject antibiotics 3 times a day into the 18 millimeter PIC line that they inserted into my arm.
Jesus.
Well, worst part was that we had to put him down. That from Mike. Those dogs, I'm not a big fan of the Springer Spaniel.
No, I'm not at all.
What's the difference between a Springer and a Cocker Spaniel?
Or a Scottish Terrier. That's the other one I don't like.
I don't know exactly, but behaviorally, it seems like you can tell the difference.
Springer Spaniel, they look cute, but
Did you say Scottish Terriers?
Yes. What, was that what Tigger was?
Yeah. And at least he stayed with us and didn't live with the neighbors.
Did he bite anybody?
Well, the mailman
Yeah.
and my cousin.
Okay. That's all I was saying was they're prone to biting people. I wasn't saying he wasn't a good dog to you. As we move on,
You win this one, Montgomery.
Yeah. Hello, Men's Room. Can I give a shout out to my wife, Mandy, on our 15th year anniversary? No, we did not do anniversary shout outs, but congratulations to you anyway. 15 years is a good one. That from Marcellus. Sure. We don't do that. Fellas, we want to wish our son a happy 16th birthday. Proud of the young man he's becoming. And please remind him that he will never outlift me in the gym. I would roid up if necessary. Love you, kid, from the Gomez family. Can he get some shotgun gets from Thrill? And Coach Ted telling him how he can get bigger muscles. Get.
All right.
Get.
Protein. Start eating steak. Raw eggs. Nowadays, they tell you not to do that because it's bad for you. You should drink a protein shake. You know what those people have? Weak muscles! Real lifters eat raw eggs and steak. That's it. Seriously, though, just, get some protein. Up the protein. Keep lifting. Get a spotter.
That's a fact.
Then do a cycle and beat your dad.
That's right.
I do kind of respect the dad said I'll roid up.
Dad's going to pyramid D-ball and kick your ass, kid.
Right? Dad, Mom is
the
so
hell with
happy.
my kidneys and liver. Happy birthday, Nick. Thanks for all the help when I broke my garbage truck today. Can I get a Mike Hawk bitter baby and a cat birth? That from Bjorn.
Betty bought her about some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. Such as better Betty bought about a bit of better butter.
Guys, can I get some dirty Germans about turning 40? Thank you guys for making the work bearable there. That's from Jay, 40 years old today.
Yeah, they said turning 40. That tells me tonight we do what we call the German rotisserie, where we turn you 40 times over and over while maintaining our position.
Yeah, see, it's the thing I remember. It's a 40 means somebody has to give you 4 O's.
For Ringos. Hola, guys. Today is my husband Darren's 43rd birthday. I would love to hear the Dirty Germans wish him a special Coug birthday. Go Cougs. I love your wife, Christine, and the kids, Kaylee, Gavin, and Lydia.
Yeah, I get the feeling based on your wife's email that she could be a dog and somehow would still be a coug.
Yes, sometimes the men's, they struggle with the premature stuff. But if you want to really coug it, you don't blow it till the end.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Zach. Yes.
Yeah? It kind of works in his advantage tonight.
That was great. I was in that Holiday Bowl a few years back. They weren't in it at all through the entire game. I didn't have
that one was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I had good seats.
Yeah, don't be like that.
Oh, Michelle, today is my 44th birthday. I'm celebrating in typical middle-age midweek birthday fashion by working only a half day and using our money to make, quote me, a bottle of high-end whiskey. So can I get Coach Ted's advice on how to tell my family I don't want cake and candles, just booze and quiet? Maybe an Alan Thicke, that was fun. Keep on rocking, guys. That from Jason. Oh, Alan Thicke, that was fun. If we could
That's fun.
Yeah, let me see if I got this thing in here.
How many kids is there, Miles?
It says my family. So I'm assuming he's got lots.
All right. I mean, listen, I don't know the age of these kids, but I think you just sit the wife down and you go, honey, I don't need that damn cake. I don't care about that cake. I've been working all day. You know what I want is silence.
For a full year.
Now get my bourbon. I'm going to be in the basement or the garage. Hell, I don't know. I might just be in the front yard. The point is, I don't like cake.
Oh, Michelle, sitting at my own birthday request on my 52nd trip around the big ass ball. How about some throw gets? And the captain telling us about his last trip to Thailand and running into Lucky from Lucky Charms. Thanks, guys. That from Derek. Get.
Well, actually, that wasn't my last trip to Thailand. It was my last official trip to Thailand. Me and McGruff, the crime dog, sailed the 7 seas. He said he wanted to see the beaches. Funny note about McGruff. He has nipple rings on all 6 of his nipples. And for $20, he'll lift his leg and clean himself while maintaining eye contact. Turns out Lucky loved that as he was dangling in the closet with his nylon noose and his hands on his pants. Crunch berries.
Hi, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you.
Bitches.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you. We'll have a couple extra emails as far as our question, when did you get in trouble? Got caught with my friend selling nude pictures from magazines at Sunday school. Since we were caught red-handed, we confessed to the Sunday school lady. Told her I got them from my dad's underwear drawer. He said he got them from his dad's toolbox. That from Matthew. Subject, a greatest story never told in the FCC. Hola, gentlemen. I'm keeping up on the podcast here on the Odyssey app, actually in Germany. I can't remember what podcast it was, but you mentioned that after the Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction, that the FCC cracked down on media and radio beating hit the hardest. For someone not in the biz, do you mind explaining a bit more of what you mean by that? Cheers, guys. That's from Lance, who says, P.S. Off of the album Supermassive Black Tux by Richard Cheese, he has a good cover of Yellow Ledbetter where he slows down the song and you can actually understand what the lyrics are.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Lance, here's what happened. So basically, Janet Jackson's breast was exposed on Super Bowl halftime show. So I believe there were 20 complaints maybe lodged.
There were 3. One, like on your hand, 1, 2, 3 official complaints to the FCC.
And I'm not sure how many millions of people watched that in the United States alone, but the 3 complaints themselves, at the time the FCC took that, and they really came down hard on media, and especially, even though it was broadcast on television, they came down on radio. So some of the biggest talents in radio were then canned at that point because they did not do anything other than Janet Jackson showed her nipple. So there was a guy named Bubba the Love Sponge in Tampa. He was immediately terminated. The reason he was terminated, no one knows. But radio went through its own cleansing and started firing all these people that they were worried about maybe would show their nipple on the radio.
Yeah, I don't get it. Look, it was TV screw-up, and I don't care. It happened. Because you got to keep in mind, her nipple popping out in the Super Bowl was more beneficial to media. Trust me, the different websites that were created and things that we use every single day now, right? Those big YouTube stars, they're there because of Janet Jackson's nipple. So anyway, for whatever reason, it came down on radio. So again, thanks, TV.
And one more. Old but Joel, I'm proud to tell you, gentlemen, that I will be bringing the Men's Room podcast with me on my journey in the Navy as a submariner. I will be bringing you gentlemen underwater where no other radio show has been before. With that said, I want to formally invite you guys to my shipping out party that goes on July 23rd. There'll be Men's Room Original Red on tap and the best chicken wings in the Pacific Northwest. Much thanks to give you guys as therapists I have needed and used through the thick and thin. I'd love to see my local heroes before I go. Semper Fortes, that from Andy. Andy, I responded back to Andy and let Andy know he wanted to see if he could see us before he deployed. I am out of town that weekend. That is a Friday night in Monroe late, so I am headed out of town early Saturday morning, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But he wanted to know if we could get together. We can't do anything until this is all officially clear.
Right,
even though today we're not allowed to wear a mask or anything, we don't have any events scheduled in the near future, but I told him that hopefully on the backside, when he gets back from his submariner ways, that maybe a Red Festival will be back in the future, or maybe we can meet out at a bar for a change, so that would be cool.
Now, the Men's Room wants to know, who sucks last?
Yay! Time for Who Sucks Last. Stephen Thrill, you bring us 3 stories from the news each and every week. They all suck to some degree. It's up to us to determine of the 3 stories which one sucks the least. Now, if you follow us on Twitter at KISW, the debate is already underway on Who Sucks Less.
Yes, indeed, and we'll bounce around to Tennessee, then we'll head over to Iowa. We didn't forget about you, Iowa. And then we have a story that actually comes from a TikToker, so I do not know where they're located. But let's start in Tennessee, and this is one of 2 stories that our very own Mike Hawk covered within the last week in his new segment, but I feel that they deserve their own special moment to shine. In this case, in Tennessee, a woman is facing federal charges after she mailed human blood-stained tampons and poop to her husband's ex-wife. The woman in question, Della Latham, she faces all kinds of charges that she mailed hazardous biomaterials, which might shock you. That's a violation of the postal code. Anyway, the blood, it wasn't even her blood. It came from a patient at the hospital where she works. And Gibson claimed that she wanted, quote-unquote, the kids to know that she worked hard while the ex-wife was lazy and didn't work for what she had. Now, deputies, they arrested her back in March on vandalism charges after the ex-wife found her car damaged in a parking lot at the high school. And it was the children that discovered the damaged car, which Gibson admitted to intentionally vandalizing. She also admitted to mailing a second letter to the ex-wife's daughter, who's a minor, which contained statements that called the girl, quote, white trash, and went on to criticize the ex-wife as both broke and lazy. Well, she was scheduled to appear on July 28th on stalking, harassment, and vandalism charges related to other incidents. Look, I know people go crazy. Leave the kids out. Now let's move to Iowa, where a man was arrested after he threatened to blow up a McDonald's because the restaurant didn't include dipping sauce for his tasty chicken McNuggets. We do not know how many chicken McNuggets he ordered. We also do not know the type of sauce he wanted, but he wanted them bad. So what did 42-year-old Robert Goldwitzer Jr. do? He called McDonald's around 5:20 p.m. on Saturday after discovering his order was incorrect. Now, in the call, he threatened to blow up the restaurant and punch an employee. Well, police reached out to him at the phone number that the threat was called in from. Police say he admitted over the phone, and then later he admitted it again in an interview to making the threats. He's been charged with a Class D felony, false report of explosive, or incendiary device. So far, at least both of these people have admitted to what they've done.
Even if he just got a 6-piece, I would be upset that the dipping sauce did not come. But you just can't call in a bomb threat.
It's just not the thing to do.
Just go back and get your dipping sauce.
And now here's one that Mike did not cover, and it comes from a TikTok user, so we don't know his location. He goes by the name Stacks1400, and he said in a brief video that his granddad had been sleeping with his girlfriend the whole time that they were staying with Granddad, right? So he needed a place to stay. He and his girlfriend stayed with Granddad. He comes to find out Granddad's been sleeping with his girlfriend. That's not really the bad part. The bad part is he found out that his son is actually his uncle. Quote, my granddad was effing my girl the whole time that we were staying with him. They say he appears upset in the video and he's seen screwing up his face and wiping a tear from his eye. Yeah, I bet he did. He also suggested in the caption that his granddad might be a serial love rat. The man wrote, can't believe I expected more from the same man that had a whole other family around the corner from my grandmother's house. Then in the second clip he added, I still want to be a part of my son/uncle's life, but why would my grandfather hurt me like this? And obviously, fellow TikTok users, they share their shock and or support. So, Mike, you said some people on the socials a little confused. I don't think this guy sucks. We're talking about his grandfather, and I guess his girlfriend as well, because the kid who he thought was his son is actually his uncle. I guess his grandfather is the actual father of the dude he thought was the son. Wrap your head around that for a second. So again, we have the woman in Tennessee who's mailing bloodstained tampons and poop to her husband's ex-wife. We have the man in Iowa, did not get the dipping sauce that he's looking for with his McNuggets and called in a bomb threat. And then we have the grandfather who was sleeping with his grandson's girlfriend and let his grandson believe that the kid that was born was his son.
Well, obviously that kid's going to be emotionally scarred. The kid who thought he had a son but really didn't, he has an uncle. I think that one is the worst. Just based on the fact that this guy, he has a girlfriend. They're together. Mm-hmm. They're going to start a family. She has a baby. He thinks it's his son. 2 years go by. He learns that it really impacts his family dynamic, his relationship with his girlfriend. The fact that he doesn't have, that's a big deal. So that sucks to me the most. I think second up is a woman in Tennessee who is a little bit off her rockers. Mailed feminine products that were used in feces to her husband's ex-wife. So that to me that's a little excessive. However, there was nothing physical involved in it. It's still an Essie thing to do. Ew. Even though the guy called in the bomb threat over the dipping sauces, he did not go through with blowing up the McDonald's. It was a threat. Yes, he's an idiot. Yes, it was the wrong way about going about things. It was stupid. He deserves the punishment he got. But as far as sucking, I'm going to say that he sucks the least. Even if they had to shut the McDonald's down for half an hour, whatever they had to do, I'm going to say that one's the least sucky.
Yeah. But he's also pissed about a sauce.
Yes.
Right? Like the other two people kind of did worse things, but, there's feelings and passion involved. So I'll cut them some slack.
I'm going to say McDonald's guy was awfully passionate.
He was, but that seems stupid, right? Like, and look, and I'm going way out here on this one, right? Like, he's upset about a dipping sauce. Again, I had a 20-piece one night. My buddy brought over. Actually brought over 2. No sauces. Well, we adapted, improvised, and overcame.
Sure.
So I think McDonald's guy sucks the most.
Oh, you think he sucks the most?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I think the women in Tennessee suck second. And then, you know what? The worst story to most people is the grandfather hooking up with this guy's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say they suck the least because there was 2 terrible people involved.
That's true.
Right? I mean, he had a whore of a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Right?
And a whore of a grandfather.
Right. But the grandfather he already know was a man whore.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
Point
he had
that
a
in
separate
his second
family
video,
around the corner. You might know if your girlfriend has whorish tendencies.
Granddad's got game, obviously.
Does he?
Yeah, seems like it. If he's got a family around the corner, family that he's living with, and then he can score his grandson's girlfriend, it's got to be.
So I'm saying the grandfather, maybe this was a test, and she failed it miserably, so they suck the least.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Debate continues on Who Sucks Less. If you follow KISW on Twitter, you are listening to The Men's Room.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Your home equity. It could be an untapped opportunity instead of an untouchable asset. Introducing HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor, not a lender. They give you cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Use it to pay off debt, make renovations, fund a business, or just live a better life. There's no interest or monthly payments to worry about. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
99.9 KISW. The men's room is in progress.
Coming up in just a couple minutes here, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. But first, quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, a man was busted while mowing his lawn over the weekend for selling a different type of grass than he was cutting.
Oh! Multitasking.
I like that move, man. Mm-hmm. Make a little pile of grass out there in the middle, like, all right, just go ahead and dig in there, okay, finish up back.
Grab that weed eater, I'll cut you a deal. Do a legend for me while you're here.
Oh, man. Gas stations may be running out of gas due to rising demand. Running out of gas is the part that kind of throws me off there.
What is our supply? We have a 30-year supply right now stockpiled.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that when you can jack up the price.
Exactly. I mean, they know exactly what
they're not
doing.
running out of gas.
Lumber shortage, my ass.
Exactly.
You know exactly what's going on. You're doing the same playbook.
We're
same
low
thing.
on staff because of COVID.
All of a sudden, the lumber prices have mysteriously dropped. What do you think? Like trees grew faster? I mean, like, yeah. Right. Oh, we filled the supply up. Of what? Trees?
Right.
Like, I mean, it's either got it or you don't. It's like, that's just a gouging thing, man. Come on.
What?
We're smarter than that.
No.
We're smarter
Come
than
on,
that.
Miles. Burger King is trying out a new burger called, I love it, the Cheesy Going Burger.
Cheesy going.
Cheesy Going Burger. Are you ready for this? Count them up. That includes cheese slices.
All right.
Cheese sauce.
Okay.
Cheese crumbles.
All right.
And a cheddar bun.
Is there no meat on there?
Well, I would assume that there is going to be. I mean, it's the Cheesy Going Burger, so it's probably all that and a patty.
I get that with bacon, though. You got to have something to break it up, maybe. You know what I mean?
Otherwise,
Something to break it up.
A lot of cheese.
You think they're going basically for like a grilled cheese? They're called cheesy going, so it's. Ooh. You know, look, I'll still try it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not above that.
Yeah, it comes with bacon, Miles.
Oh, it does come with bacon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it come with all the trimmings, too? Like lettuce, tomato, all that?
No, I'm looking at a picture of it. It looks like it's just 2 burgers.
Just meat and cheese.
Bacon.
Those are good.
All that cheese you talked about, and the cheddar bun.
Looks like a Baconator with just more cheese.
See, Mr. Hill, you're going to hate me on this one. I think I need the veggies on there just to, like Miles said, break it up. I need something a little bit more fresh to kind of take care of the...
Little roughage in there.
Yeah.
Oh, chew some dentine and shut up.
I generally agree with you on a burger, but when you're loading something up with that much cheese, like, what's the lettuce? You're not going to even feel the crunch of the lettuce.
That's fair.
That's why, like, I don't know, like a Philly cheesesteak generally doesn't come with lettuce.
Right.
Out of respect.
Yeah, like a real one. You go other places and they have a version of it that they put lettuce on
If
it.
you're a heathen, you put green pepper on there and just shut up and move on.
Well, green pepper and onion, sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, I don't think he does. I think it goes strictly
Oh, no,
strictly meat and
No,
cheese.
peppers and onions.
Yeah, my cheesesteak, loaded up.
All right.
Because it's not lettuce.
I don't know why I just said that, like I'm your dad. No. Those veggies he'll eat.
He'll take it with it.
Have they been cooking in butter? He'll eat those. Yeah.
Have they been cooking in butter?
But seriously, peppers and onions
No,
have been
Ted, they're sauteed.
sauteed, whatever.
They're not cooking in butter. They're sauteed. Millennials think job advice from baby boomers is outdated. And boomers think...
Because it is.
And boomers think millennials need to get off the couch and get a job.
Well, you're at a crossroads.
Both y'all get back to your corners. Worry about your own lives.
And you're probably both right.
Right.
The world works a lot differently now than it did when the baby broke.
Exactly.
No doubt about it.
Why not just buy the stocks?
Well,
A woman broke a...
right. I don't know. Like, I retired at, like, right. You had pensions. You had everything. You kind of worked towards it, and it worked
Right.
out.
And you broke us.
Just start a mom and pop shop. What's the matter? Back in my day, I had a delivery business. Sold newspapers. So did I for 12 cents a paper.
I started working when I was 7. Yeah, then this thing's called child labor laws.
They create an issue. A woman broke a record for collecting Smurfs memorabilia.
Is she proud of herself? Wow.
You know what? If you break the record for it, yes, she is.
Who else was she going up against? would be my
Herself,
question.
honestly, she broke her own record.
Oh, okay.
Which means that she just added another piece to her collection there. She's collected 11,455 unique pieces
You know what? You're right. If you're going to collect that much, at least break the record.
The part that blows my mind is that it's unique pieces. This isn't, I have my 7 Smurfette figurines edition 3 over here. No, they are all different of a massive...
I don't know what company makes them, but they're like, let's keep making them because this chick... We don't need a ton of them.
So think about it this way. The counting is correct on individual pieces, but don't think for 1 minute she doesn't have doubles on a
Right.
Of course she does.
So that number is going to be much higher than the actual number.
Right.
Of units.
Is she single?
Collectibles.
She's collected these pieces over the course of 40 years.
Damn.
Who is the number one most marketed Smurf, would you think, out of that whole family of Smurfs?
For me, it's either Papa Smurf or Smurfette. There might even be is there just a standard Smurf?
I think Smurfette would be the one that would be the most popular.
Well, we do, sure.
A bunch of perverts.
Right.
They gave her big boobs and blonde hair. I mean, as far as blue women go, she'd be right up your alley, Ted. She'd hit on you instantly.
But do you think she's hotter than the blue woman in Avatar?
No.
That's tough because it actually looks like Zoe Saldana.
Yes.
Zoe, whatever the hell.
Zoe
her name.
Saldana, you got it.
Yeah.
Look, you're right. She has the attributes I prefer in a human.
Right. I think
So say I shrunk you down to Smurf size. Smurfette sees it there. I know you're new here and all that. You ever get yourself some blue ass? Are you in or no?
I think
I'm Smurf size?
You're Smurf size.
Oh, yes.
You're
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Give a new meaning to blue.
I'm hitting on Barbie. I'm hitting on everybody.
Oh,
You're
God.
like, we've all got them.
Well, I think Barbie would be way too tall if I'm Smurf size.
I'm still working it.
You're going after Barbie?
I'm going with any of those guys, those little things.
I'm taking the blue Avatar chick.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And they're like 8 feet tall. I don't care.
right. She's got the 3 fingers.
Did they only have 3 fingers?
Yeah. That was the whole thing. You could tell the difference between the human, the avatar, and the I forget what kind of people they are. I forget what they call
It's
them.
called blue people.
Blue people. But yeah, the blue people had like their little 4-finger hands, but like when
That's all right.
Jake Sully came out there, he had all 5.
I did not pick up on that.
That's how you know, man.
I'll tell her where to put them.
Another record was broken in Idaho when a man covered his wife in plastic wrap in 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, say that again.
He covered his wife in plastic wrap completely in 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Awesome. Good for you.
Great work, buddy.
As my dad would say to me, seems like you got a lot of time there. You think about getting a job?
Right.
Got a lot of time on your hands to make mistakes. Maybe you could do something productive.
Wrap your wife up in saran wrap.
Good on you.
What if I did that, Dad? I said productive.
There's a town in Austria that's changed its name from a profane word that rhymes with tucking to a less profane word that rhymes with tugging.
Sucking?
No.
Tugging?
The bad one, Ted.
Tugging.
That's a tugging.
Plugging?
No, you replace the T with an F, gang.
Oh, they just changed it to GG?
Yeah.
They're still going to steal your signs.
They took it from a verb to more of a slang verb.
Okay.
Right. That's like, we changed the name of our town from brother to bruh. People are still going to steal. Because I do know, ever since I've been aware of that particular location in Australia, I was only made aware of it because people visit there and do everything they can to either steal the signs, welcome to, right?
Yes.
Or take pictures in front of it. And a lot of the townspeople are getting upset. And I'm like, you realize the name of your town. So that was the fix.
It's like the linebacker from Illinois, Luscious, you know what I mean? Changing his name to I'm Luscious Squish now.
No, it was Poussey.
I know that. They changed it to something different.
It's Dumas.
Dumbass.
Can't wait to work here, Mr. Dumbass.
Oh, man. Someone at TheWrap.com ranked all 24 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies from best to worst. So I got them all lined up here for you. I'm just simply going to ask you all, what has been your favorite?
Probably Endgame.
Endgame, all right.
Endgame, yeah.
Age of Ultron was mine. I thought James Spader did a great job as Ultron. Ted, I already know what your favorite is.
I mean, I think I got to go Black Panther. It's the only one I saw.
It was a great flick. It
Yeah,
really
it's a
was.
good movie, man.
Right, like I'm looking at all the other ones. I haven't seen them.
Miles, have you gone into any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
Not really. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy I liked. Iron Man wasn't bad.
All right.
I mean,
So here's the all 24 Marvel Cinematic Universe comedies.
oh, wait, is the one with, what's his face?
Venom, no.
No, God almighty, I'm spacing on the guy's name.
What does it look like? What does he do?
The guy from Canada who you won't let your kid watch.
Ryan Reynolds? Oh, Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool.
Deadpool Marvel?
He's not technically the Marvel the studio.
Because I really like those movies.
Me too.
He's in the same universe as the X-Men, which is still Marvel, but it's a different universe sort of a thing.
I got you.
So here they go. At number 24 is The Incredible Hulk from 2008. Not the one with Eric Bana, but the one with Edward Norton.
I thought that was a pretty decent movie.
It was a good flick. And I think it was one of the first ones that actually started setting it up. I think Iron Man was the first one, but yeah, they came back here in the Incredible Hulk. Number 23, Ant-Man from 2015. That was Paul Rudd's Heroes movie.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, his superpowers, he's tiny.
He can be tiny. Or
He
that
can also be really big.
Right.
Like Clifford.
Yeah, that's right. He has the powers of Clifford the Red Dog.
Number 22, Thor, which I think is a little bit too far back. I enjoyed the Thor movie.
It was okay. Wasn't bad.
You should watch Adventures in Babysitting.
All right. What is Adventures in Babysitting, Ted?
There's a whole part about Thor and this and that.
Okay.
It's an old school movie.
Good.
I think it's a rom-com. Your girl will like it.
Cool. She didn't like Thor, but I will watch that one. All 24 Marvel movies ranked. Number 21, Iron Man 2. I agree with it being that far back. I was not a big fan of it, no. It was very much an in-between movie.
It's the one with Mickey Rourke, and Mickey Rourke said in an interview later, I do not know what it was about.
Fair enough.
He stays like, I just know that I was the bad guy. I do not know why I did not like Iron Man.
Right.
But there's your movie.
It didn't really set up anything for the big overall scheme of things. It just kind of, oh, shoot, we need another movie. Let's see, number 20, Captain America, the First Avenger. The only complaint I have with this movie is that it took forever to get through this movie. There was a lot of setup that they put in there. I enjoyed it because I was a fan of it. I'm a fan of the hero. I liked the story. But I admit that it was a very long movie, and they jammed a whole lot into that near 3-hour movie. It was great. Let's see here. Number 19 of all 24 Marvel movies ranked is Thor: The Dark World. I agree with it being back there. I don't think it deserves to be in front of.
Oh, that's when he had Jungle Fever. Yeah,
that's when he had the Jungle Fever. The Dark World.
Thor was stepping out.
Oh man, that was the first one after the first Avengers movie, and they kind of were trying to kick things back into gear, and it was a little slow for my taste. Yeah. Number 18, Iron Man 3, which I agree deserves to be back there a ways. It was not the best of movies either. It was another one that was just kind of weird. Let's see, number 17, damn it, The Avengers: Age of Ultron. Mine is the worst of the Avengers movies.
Because you have terrible taste.
I guess. I really did enjoy that movie.
Terrible taste.
I watched it not terribly long ago. I went right all the way through it. I enjoyed the entire journey, man. I had fun with that. It was great. Number 16, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay.
Not bad. That's the one with what's his face?
Right.
Russell.
Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Kurt Russell? No.
Oh, no. Was it Kurt Russell or was it Big Lebowski?
No, it's Big No, it's Kurt Russell.
No, it was Kurt Russell.
You're right.
Never mind.
Number 15, Ant-Man and the Wasp. The first one of the Marvel movies that I haven't watched yet.
He was dating a real bitchy chick from New England.
All 24 Marvel movies.
Is it cold in here? I'm cold. Should have brought a sweater.
Daddy says.
Oh, man. Captain Marvel at number 14. That's another one that I haven't watched yet. That was, yeah.
It's all right.
It's all right. Number 13, Black Widow, which I'm pretty sure hasn't come out yet.
No.
I think it's coming out.
It's already ranked?
Yeah, I think it's coming out next month.
So this list is strange.
Yeah, so the guys at the Wrap get all the premium access. Thanks, man. Thanks for making us feel bad. Number 12, Avengers Infinity War. All right. This is all right. 2018. And then number 11 right behind it is Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
Boom.
I'm all right with that.
I don't think you should give us the top 10 now. I think we should just have to guess.
Yeah? What do you think?
Oh, I don't want to guess. I don't know the top 10 movies.
Okay, we should just move on. Okay,
yeah, exactly. I'm kidding.
24 Marvel movies ranked. Number 10, Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah.
He's in Europe. Is that one?
Yes.
I watched it with the kids. It felt more like a kid's movie.
Yeah. That was the one.
I mean, Marvel's done a pretty good job that as an adult, you sit down, you watch it, you enjoy it, whatever. That one, I'm like, oh, okay, this could be Pixar.
It's the one that they brought in Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Thor Ragnarok. That's when he battled the Hulk in front of Jeff Goldblum when he was even more off his rocker.
That's a hell of a sales pitch, isn't it? Thor fights the Hulk in front of Jeff Goldblum.
That sounds awful.
This is a great fight.
Oh, my God.
Mike, you sounded disgusted when you said that. In front of Goldblum.
In front of Goldblum. Because he was weird. But he was playing a weird character, and he's a weird guy, so it all works. Number 8, Captain America Civil War. Everybody chose their side. They enjoyed the movie. All 24 Marvel movies ranked. Number 7, the first Iron Man, the one that started it all.
That was a good movie.
Number 6, Ted, that's where you landed. Black Panther.
There we go.
There it is. What could possibly be better than Black Panther? Number 5, Spider-Man Homecoming. That was the first one with the new kid.
Ah, okay.
He was a homecoming king, wasn't he?
Yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
The Homecoming
He did
King.
the dance, the whole thing.
He
the
can't
football
wreck it,
game,
man.
the halftime show.
Number 4, the one that I actually don't think about, but it was probably one of my favorites as far as the solo hero movies go, but Doctor Strange.
That was a great flick, man. It was actually a really good movie.
Benedict Cumberbatch. I heard from a lot of people, do not take acid before you go in and watch that movie.
Do not.
So they take acid.
It is a trip, man. Goodness gracious. All 24 Marvel movies ranked. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's where you land there, Miles.
Okay.
Number 2, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. All right. I could
Oh, he was on Hoth.
Yeah.
And this is the best, number 1 ranked, as according to the Wrap.com, the best Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, The Avengers.
That's the one I hear about the most.
That's fair, sure.
It was good. It was the one where they brought them all together for the first time, and it was just a fun chemistry movie. It was great.
Yeah, that's the one I misquote all the time.
You do? What do you say?
We don't do that here?
We don't do that here.
If you really want to piss people off, say, may the force be with you.
Up and away.
Live long and prosper.
A couple in Toronto bought a house during the winter, and you'll never believe what they found after the snow melted.
What did they find?
Tell you all about it 1 hour from now.
Thank you, Mike Hawk. Headlines are on the way 1 hour from now. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This at 206-421-ROCK. All right, have we made it to drinking time?
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
There's a new and different way to fund your business or side hustle without the hassles of a loan. HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor that gives you access to your home equity in cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value with no monthly payments or interest. How you use the money is totally up to you. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com. HomeTap.com.